Y'all, just hit 200, you feel me, subscribers up on YouTube. I want to say thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm trying to say? We turning haters into congratulators. You know what I'm trying to say? And if you're a subscriber, man, be a participator, man. You know what I'm trying to say? We creating a movement around here, okay? Yes, sir, man. I'm going to say it like this, though. Look, I got some education, you feel me? Got some motivation and inspiration for y'all, you feel me? I'm going to say it like this. You know what's so crazy, y'all? I thought about it the other day. The word integrity, right? Y'all ever know how y'all spell integrity? It's I-N-T-E-G-R-I-T-Y. You feel me? Integrity. You know what I'm trying to say? If you really break down that word, right? Integrity, what that word really mean, from Google is going to define you as being able to hold firm to standards, convictions, and principles, right? That's what the word integrity really means, right? Other terms, I'll give you my personal understanding of what the word integrity really means. The word integrity really means doing what is right when people are looking and when people are not looking. Do y'all hear what's going on, bro? Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have to hop in the whip, you feel me? See what's happening over there. I don't even gonna lie, you feel me? It's a high-speed chase, Fast and the Furious 10 or 11, whatever Fast and the Furious we on. Y'all, hey, it's really crazy out here. Y'all don't know if y'all hear that the way I be hearing it, you feel me? I ain't trying to disrespect y'all, you feel me? Waste y'all time, but look, back to this video, you know what I'm trying to say? It's kind of scary out here, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm out here in pitch black dark. Yeah, you definitely not gonna see my addy, you feel me? You ain't gonna be pulling up on me, my boy, you feel me? I'm a big logo for the Lord. I stay underneath the radar, you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, man, we underground, you know, like Harry tell me on the railroads. Hello, you feel me? But nah, for real though. Back to what I was talking about, right? Integrity. Integrity, let me break down. Integrity in my definition is doing, you could either agree with me, you could not agree with me, it don't really matter to me, hello. But integrity, it pretty much means being able to do what is right when people are looking and when people are not looking, right? Always doing what is good when people are around and when people are not around. You feel me? That's integrity, y'all. And somebody told me that one time. I'll be the first to admit, y'all, I'll be the very first to admit that sometimes I know for myself it's so hard, you feel me, to keep my integrity, yo. I see somebody walking, for example, this is an example of integrity, right? There's a lady walking in front of you, right? It's an old lady. She drops a $100 bill up on the floor. It's just you. It's just you two. Y'all are walking at the mall, whatever, you feel me? Nobody sees it, but she drops that $100 bill up on the floor, you feel me? And you see it, right? You have two options. Either you can stop the lady and say, hello, excuse me, miss, look, hey, you know, you dropped your $100 bill, miss, you know what I'm trying to say? Hey, me, right? I'll be like, you know what I'm trying to say, miss? Hey, can I keep the $100 bill? You know, if I showed it to you, I could have just stole it, but what it is, you know what I mean? Hey, man, close mouth, don't get fed, type stuff. But that's having integrity, right? Second option is you could just, hold up, hey, I'm just gonna let the old lady walk away. You know what I'm trying to say? That money probably came from her retirement plan in the first place, from her 401k. She look like a business lady. You know what I'm trying to say? She be getting that good money, that guap a lot, right? That's what could go through your mind if you lack integrity. And then you keep that $100 bill, you pick it off the floor. Hey, man, you pick it away. You know what I'm trying to say? Take the dust off that $100 bill, pick it in your pocket. You know what I mean? That's what you could do if you don't have integrity, right? But if you have integrity, you're always going to do what is right when people are around, and when people are not around, you're going to do what's right. You feel me? When people are looking and when people are not looking, right? I like to look at it this way. And that's the reason why earlier in the video, before I got rudely interrupted by these whips and by these cars out here, you know what I'm trying to say, making too much noise, you feel me? I spelled it out because if you really think about it, the word integrity, you feel me? It's broken down into the word intergrit. Intergrit. Let's think about that, right? It's inside of you, you feel me? I thought integrity was something that I had to go find, you feel me, that I had to go build, you know what I'm saying, that I had to go have, you feel me? But it was just brought up to my attention that it's already within me, man. It's in me, man. It ain't on me, you know what I'm trying to say? And integrity is in you, it ain't on you, you know what I'm trying to say? Something that you can't just create out of thin air. It's already encoded into your DNA, you feel me? But for a lot of people, you lack it because you don't know that you got it. You lack it because not only do you not know that you have it, but you also, it's a muscle. It's a muscle that needs to get worked out. It's a conviction that needs to be developed. You know, with personal, with intentionality. I said in another video, intentionality is the best mentality. You could work on it, you feel me, if you work on it with intention. Give it all your attention, you feel me? Because having integrity really don't pay you nothing, you feel me? Only thing that you got to be paying is attention, okay? That's what it is. Having integrity. Angela Duckworth, right? She was on a TED Talk. I'm gonna make this another video. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm gonna say this again in another video because I love the topic. I love integrity. I love, you know what I'm trying to say, standards and principles. I love being a man of integrity, right? And that's exactly what I'm trying to do every day. I'll be the first to admit that I could be the biggest hypocrite, but I'll say it like this. Having integrity got to be the best thing, you feel me, that you can have, right? And Angela Duckworth described that you really don't need a lot of brains to succeed. You feel me? You really don't need to have a 4.0 GPA. You know what I'm trying to say? You really don't need to have the best looks. You know what I'm trying to say? You don't got to be 5 foot. You ain't got to be 5'7", curly-headed looking Mexican. You know what I'm trying to say? With blonde tips. You know what I'm trying to say? To be successful. Nothing like that. You feel me? Although that might help. You feel me? But really, it doesn't help. You know what I'm trying to say? What you really need is integrity. It's integrity. You feel me? Integrity, grit. That's what Angela Duckworth writes about in her book called Grit, that y'all really should check out. You feel me? Has great chapters, great information. We're gonna be breaking that down pretty soon too. You feel me? After we read it. And she also had a TED Talk. You feel me? She had a TED Talk called Grit. Angela Duckworth, I kid you not. It revolutionized the way that I look at homework, revolutionized the way that I look at myself, revolutionized the way that I look at the world, you feel me? And my mother, right? My mother is a perfect example of grit, of integrity, right? Integrity is also saying, doing what you say, and saying what you do. That's having integrity, right? Upholding to the standard of your word. Making sure that if you say you're going to do something, you end up doing it because you a man or you a woman of your word. Come on, man. You know how important that is to have integrity, y'all? A lot of people don't have it, okay? My mother, right? My mama is a perfect example of integrity. You feel me? My mama she been through ups and downs, you feel me though? She ups and downs like a roller coaster, you know what I'm trying to say? She had her fun, you know what I'm trying to say? My mama had her ups and downs like a Bitcoin chart, okay? But my mama told herself, look, she had, you feel me, I was already in high school at the time. I was in middle school, elementary school, when my mama went to go back to school. She had she had 3 boys to take care of and a husband, right? She had to provide for us, you feel me? But she went to school. She went back to school, y'all. I kid you not, man. She was in school for like 6 years. You feel me? 6 years straight. Did not stop hustling, you feel me? Hustling, making sure women had their hair dyed. That was her hustle, you feel me? And on her main time, she was out there going to school, right? My mama had grit. She would not be where she was at right now if she did not have grit. Not to say that my mama didn't have the brains. My mama is very, very smart, very, very educated, very, very, right now, man, she's a fire. You know what I'm trying to say, man? She has the fire and desire to go higher and higher, and she definitely has a burning for learning, okay? And that's what she be teaching her students. But the main characteristic that defined her and her success, it came from her grit, having integrity. I like to call it grit. Your integrityness, man. Have some grit about yourself, you feel me? If you say that you're gonna do something, man, go ahead and do it, because you said it, man. Grit, you know what I'm trying to say? It's your conviction, your ability to make sure that you are gonna set out what you do and do what you set out. You feel me? Grit. There's a quote by Samuel Johnson, right? And we're gonna talk about how can you develop integrity? How can you strengthen the muscle of having integrity into your life? We're gonna talk about this right now. There was a quote by Samuel Johnson. Back in back in the day, Samuel Johnson had the quote and he said, there can be no friendship without confidence. There cannot be no confidence without integrity. Samuel Johnson, right, a philosopher, one of the most famous individuals, right, held in high esteem in today's society, right, and especially in his day and age. He said, there cannot be no friendship without confidence, and there cannot be no confidence without integrity. When you know that you do what you need to do, no one has to tell you. You know what I'm trying to say? You set out what you're gonna do. You hold to your own word. You always follow through. You know what I'm trying to say? You do what is right when people are looking, and when people are not looking, you know, your character's gonna be developed. Your integrityness is gonna continue to grow. Your integrity, you feel me? You're gonna look at yourself and be like, hey, I did everything I said I was gonna do, man. I have nothing to hide. I'm not ashamed. I have no guilt. Therefore, you're gonna have a lot of confidence, and therefore you're gonna be able to, have relationships that are ultimately reaching their fullest potential. You're gonna be seeing everything. A wise man once said this too, right? I'm gonna make another video out of this and make a topic out of it. But a wise man once told me, the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. It comes from integrity, y'all. If you had integrity, you would make sure that you do excellent, right? Everything excellent, you feel me? You would make sure. And I'm gonna say it like this. How do you develop integrity, right? How do you develop integrityness? Well, it's like this. You need to be able to do what you say and say what you do. In other words, saying, if you have a challenge in your mind, like, for example, I need to go hit the gym, right? I got to wake up at 6 a.m. Okay, bet. You said that to yourself. Do whatever you need to do to uphold your integrity. Remember, it's not a made-up fairy tale characteristic. It's all it really is having inner grit. And inner grit is just an effort. Inner grit is pretty much just the principle, the strength. You know what I'm trying to say? Your willingness to persevere. Everybody has it. You have it right there on the screen. You feel me? You have it. The inner grittiness. What are you gonna do with it though? Right? Are you gonna tap into it? And the way to develop it and strengthen up the muscle is by setting challenges for yourself. Set a challenge for yourself. You feel me? Every single day, do something that you know is going to be challenging. And when you say it, do it. When you say it, do it. Don't, because I promise you, this it's an integrity. Building the integrity is kind of like this. It's a double-edged sword, right? You say something that you're gonna do, and you do it, you gain it. You feel me? You get a lot stronger. But hold up, something right here. You say something. You say it and you don't do it, it's a double-edged sword. The amount of strength that you could have been developing, the amount of integrity you could be building is just the amount of integrity that you could be lowering. You feel me? You won't make no progress. You have to trust the process in order to make some progress. That is how you ultimately develop integrity, right? There's a lot of other different ways. That's just one tip, you feel me? Is give yourself a different challenge every single day. Give yourself a challenge. You can say that you're going to do something and end up doing it, right? Do what you say and say what you do. And from here on out, remember, intentionality is the best mentality. You have to be intentional with developing your character, intentional with developing your integrity. And it's pretty much just having inner grit. That's all it really is. Hey man, it's your #1 player partner with more sauce than pasta, coming at y'all, giving y'all some real life game. And I promise y'all, man, there is an end game behind this. You feel me? There is a motivation behind this. There is a reason behind this. These videos that I'm making are only going to escalate. They're going to complement one another. You feel me? And I promise you, man, look, man, I'm letting you know right now, I'm gonna level up. And I'm not gonna level up, but I'm gonna make sure that y'all level up with me, man, okay? So continue to be with me on this journey, you feel me? Continue to rock with me, you feel me? Like Michael Jackson and Chris Tucker, you feel me though? Cause y'all, hey man, I'm gonna rock y'all word if y'all rock mine, okay? With these videos, I promise y'all, man, you feel me? It's lights, camera, action like Mike Jackson, you feel me though? We're really booming like some superstars, so we finna go super far, okay, man? I really love y'all, you feel me? You ain't gotta like me, but you could like this video. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to get more subs than a substitute teacher. You feel me? So go ahead and subscribe to the video. Hello. You know, tell a friend and tell a friend. You can also share it. You feel me? Share this video with somebody else, man. Because sharing is caring. Okay, my boy? You feel me? You don't gotta be no caring. You feel me? No, stop this. Just share it and carry it. You know what I'm trying to say, man? I love y'all, man. It's real life gaming around here, my boy. Stay smooth. Have a good one. You feel me, though? Love y'all. Yay. 2 G's.